Welcome back. Now, please take your textbook, please take your textbook and let us do the work. So when you open your textbook on page 43, you will see number 4 where it says, match the beginnings with the endings. Match the beginnings with the endings, okay? So you have to take a beginning and put it together with an ending. So you match the numbers, which are the beginnings, with the endings, okay? So let us do the matching, okay? So, number 1 says, be at the airport. Be at the airport to win the contest 2 hours before takeoff. In a supermarket for your class, when you're in a car before you can go to college. So we are making a full sentence, right? Remember in target grammar we talked about, no, I keep saying target grammar. Writing mapping. In writing mapping we talked about making sentences, right? And a sentence should give you a full idea, a whole idea. So we are taking a beginning and putting it together with an ending to make a complete sentence which will give you a whole idea, the main idea. Okay, so for this sentence, be at the airport, it cannot be to win the contest, but it can be 2 hours before takeoff. So when you go to the airport, you need to get there earlier so that you have enough time for your bags to be checked and everything else to be fixed before it's time for you to go on the plane, right? So, B. Number 1, B. Be on time to win the contest. So we have use B, right? And okay, in a supermarket, be on time for your classes, be on time when you're in a car, be on time before you go to college, be on time. Where do you have to be on time? It has to be for your classes, right? So D, 2D. For your classes. Number 3, answer all of the quiz questions correctly to win the contest. Answer all of the quiz questions correctly in a supermarket. Answer all the quiz questions correctly before you can go to college. When you're in a car, to win the contest, right? It has to be to win the contest. You need to answer correctly so you can win. Okay, number 4, pass your exams to win. Okay, this one already done. In a supermarket, exams, remember, an exam is a test that you take. So, an exam cannot be done in a supermarket, right? When you're in the car, no. Before you can go to college, yes, you have to do an exam and go to a college, right? So for number 4, it's pass your exams before you can go to college. Okay, now let's see number 5. Pay at the checkout. Pay at the checkout. In a supermarket, pay, right? Check out, pay. Supermarket, we pay things, we buy things, so we pay money, right? So yeah, when you are in a car, why would you be paying? So it has to be C, C. And finally, we are left with E. Wear a seatbelt when you're in a car. And that is true. When you are in a car, you should wear your seatbelt. You should buckle up so that if an accident happens, you do not hit the windshield, right? You do not get hurt. Okay, so we have finished number 4. Now let's go on to this is a listening part, so we cannot do that. And there's a speaking part, so we cannot do that. We can do that when we are in class together. And let's look at the pronunciation part. Also, they want us to listen and repeat, so we can skip that. How hard does a hungry horse have to work before he has some sleep? So we can skip that. Now let's look at the vocabulary. Number 8. Complete the phrases with these verbs. Catch, do, make, pass, set. Complete the phrases with these verbs. These are the verbs, and we are making phrases. Phrases are words that you always say together and they mean something, okay? So let's see. Catch the table, do the table, make the table, pass the table, set the table. Yes, it is always set the table. It is always set the table. You set the table when you are about to sit down and eat. So you can put the plates, put the spoons or the chopsticks, and put everything so that when you sit down to eat, you know you can just take whatever you need on the table. So you set, put in order. So number 1, set the table. Number 2, catch the ironing, do the ironing, make the ironing, pass the ironing, set the ironing. It is do the ironing. We do the ironing. Ironing is when you use a hot iron to press over your clothes so that they are straight and ready to wear. Okay, do the ironing. Catch a train, do a train, make a train, pass a train, set a train. It is definitely catch a train, and that means you are going to take a train to go wherever you're going. So it's catch. And here, catch an exam, do an exam, make an exam, pass an exam, set an exam. It's pass, right? You pass, it means you get a good grade and you get a good grade from the exam. So it means you did well and you can go on, you can advance. So it's pass an exam. The bed, catch a bed, do a bed, make a bed, pass a bed, set a bed, make a bed. Make. Number 6, catch the shopping, do the shopping, make the shopping, pass the shopping, set the shopping, do the shopping, things that you have to physically get busy with. You do it. Okay, so do the shopping. Catch a list, do a list, make a list, pass a list, set a list. You make a list. You make a list. And number 8, catch the dishes, do the dishes, make the dishes, pass the dishes, set the dishes, do the dishes. After we finish eating from the set table, then you have to wash the dishes. That is called doing the dishes. So do the dishes. Do. Okay. So let's say them together. Set the table. Do the ironing. Catch a train. Pass an exam. Make a bed. The bed. Do the shopping. Make a list. Do the dishes. Okay. Good Good job, guys. Now let's go all the way to the bottom of the page. So we are going all the way to the bottom of the page. Over here. Over here. Okay, complete. So this is a grammar workout and we have to complete. Have, has to, and have to or has to, and don't or doesn't have to. Okay. So do we say I has or I have? I have to, right? Not I has to. How about don't or doesn't? I doesn't have to. I don't have to. It's I don't, right? So let's see. I do some shopping. I have to do some shopping. I have to do some shopping. Emma buy some gifts. Emma buy some gifts. Emma is someone else. So when we are talking about someone else, she has to, not she have to, right? Emma is a she, so we cannot say Emma has to, have to. We can say Emma has to. So let's see. Emma has to buy some gifts. Emma has to buy some gifts. You. Do we say you has to or you have to? We say you have to, right? Do we say you don't have to or you doesn't have to? We say you don't, right? So let's see. You 1, 2, 3. So it's definitely 1, 2, 3, right? Not 1, 2. So you, because it's a you, it has to be you don't have to. You don't have to come with me. You don't have to come with me. It's not a must that you should come with me. Okay? It's not, you are not forced to come with me. You are not obligated to come with me. You can choose to come with me, okay? But you don't have to choose to come with me. Okay? I hope you understand that. Do we choose? So we have to choose between these two, right? So we has to? No, we have to. Do we have to go? Okay, we use both have to and must to express obligation. Things that you have to do, it's a must. You cannot avoid it. You cannot get out of it. You have to do it. Okay. And don't and doesn't have to, it's not necessary. Necessary means you can choose to do it or you can choose not to do it. It's up to you, okay? So it's not necessary, but mustn't, it's not allowed. When we say mustn't, if you do it, you are wrong, okay? So it's not allowed for you to do it, not allowed. And let's see. Had to is the past of both have to and must. So now we are talking about a past tense of have to and must is had to, okay? Even if somebody said I must, or even if someone says I have to, if we talk about it in the past, we will say she had to. Whether she said I must go, she had to go. I have to go, she had to go. Had to is the past tense of have to and must. We, past tense, had to stand up all the way. We had to stand up all the way. That was good, guys. That was really good. Now let's take our writing mapping and continue with some more work. Good job, guys.